أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. سبحانك اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah for all the blessings. We bear witness and testify that there is no God worthy of worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone without any partner. And we bear witness and testify that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is a true servant of Allah and the last messenger sent to mankind and jinkind. We pray and asking Allah to bless and be pleased, and may Allah send His salutation and blessing and peace upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, upon his Sahaba, and all the people who will follow him until the day of Qiyamah. We pray may Allah make us among them. Alhamdulillah, it is another opportunity for us again to meet after the break of Ramadan. The best days has gone, they have gone, and sometimes the question is, how is it going on with our devil since he is back, since the last day of Ramadan, the first night of Shawwal? How is it going on with us, between us and our enemy? So everybody has to always be careful. Know that you have your enemy. Inna shaytana lakum aduwwun fattakhidhuhu aduwwa. The devil, shaitan, he is your enemy, and you should take him as your enemy also. إنما يدعو حزبه ليكونوا من أصحاب السعير. The only goal that he has is to mislead people, so that the people will end up to the hellfire. May Allah protect us from him. Whatever you have done during Ramadan, try to keep it protected. And it is only truth, act of worship and remembrance of Allah you have to protect. You will protect yourself, not when you run away from the remembrance of Allah. So may Allah keep our heart firm in this deen, and may Allah keep us steadfast in this deen again, and guide us to what is good for us in this dunya and hereafter. And Muslim, you have to also fight against your nafs, against your shaitan that is inside of you, and also you fight against the shaitan who is your enemy, the jinn. But the most difficult one is when you have to fight against the shaitan among the human being, because we all know that min al-jannati wan nas. The shaitan among human beings, you have to run away from him. During Ramadan, some people you cut them off. Why? Because you know that anytime you are with them, it is always gossiping. It is always slandering other people. It's always backbiting. It is always, evil. You know that this person is always evil. So during Ramadan, you want to stop talking to that person. The first night of Ramadan, you will see they will even text you that they miss you. It is shaitan. You have to control your action and run away from it. Run away from those kind of person. May Allah surround us with people who will always encourage us in good, and who will help us to stop evil. So if we remember, inshallah, we were in the Hadith, it was 37. No, we were in the Hadith 36. 37. It was 37? No, it was 36. It is when we were talking about what? Man nafas al-mu'minin, the one who easy. You who relieve, whoever relieves a believer, okay, of a distress from the worldly distresses, Allah will what? Relieve him of a distress from what? The distresses of the day of Qiyamah, resurrection. Now we get to the point where the Sheikh was going to explain the last part of the hadith, where he said, وَمَجْتَمَعْ قال صلى الله عليه وسلم وَمَجْتَمَعَ قَوْمٌ فِي بَيْتٍ مِّن بُيُوتِ اللَّهِ يَتْلُونَ كِتَابَ اللَّهِ ويتدارسونه بينهم إلا نزلت عليهم السكينة وغشيتهم الرحمة وحفتهم الملائكة وذكرهم الله في من عنده. We explain it already, inshallah, and we go through the Sheikh explanation where he said that he who is drawn back, the one who was what? Taken back, who is so heavy to do actions, okay? And then he is not, his deed recede him from what? Good. He cannot do good. He abstains himself from doing good. It is not his appartenance. It's not his lineage that will what? That will make him go ahead. So everybody has to strive for what? For their action. وَمَنْ بَطَّى بِهِ عَمَلُهُ لَمْ يُسْرِعْ بِهِ نَسَبُهُ الْعِبْرَةُ بِالْعَمَلِ لَا بِالنَّسَبِ. What is more important is what? What is important is what? It is about your actions. It's not to whom you belong to. Don't say it's because you are the son of the Imam or the son of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam or the daughter of Rasulullah, then that will save you. No, it is all about your actions. And I think the brother is saying the truth. We finish the hadith and we start the hadith 37. عن ابن عباس رضي الله عنهما عن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فيما يروي عن ربه تبارك وتعالى قال إن الله تعالى كتب الحسنات والسيئات ثم بين ذلك فمن هم بحسنة فلم يعملها كتبها الله عنده حسنة كاملة وإن هم بها فعملها كتبها الله عز وجل عنده 10 حسنات إلى 700 ضعف إلى أضعاف كثيرة وإن هم بسيئة فلم يعملها كتبها الله عنده حسنة كاملة وإن هم بها فعملها كتبها الله له سيئة واحدة. رواه البخاري ومسلم. This is the hadith showing the mercy of Allah upon the Ummah Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The hadith is from Abdullah ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him and his father, narrated from Allah's messengers among what he narrated from his Lord subhanahu wa ta'ala, who said, Allah the Exalted has written the good deeds and the evil ones. Then he explained that, he made it clear, whoever decides to do good, you have intention of doing good, but first to do it, but at the end, like something happened and then you not do it, or it just happened like that, you did not do it. You intended to do something good, but you did not do it. Allah recorded with what himself as what? A perfect good deed. Allah will keep it like that. You have done something good. It is Allah himself who will keep it. It is not the angels. Because the angels, you have to do the action, then they will what? Record it. But what is inside of you, they don't know. Inna Allah alimun bidhati as-sudur. Indeed, it's Allah, only Allah who knows what you have in your heart. Even the angels don't know until you do it. Look how, the day of Qiyamah, some people, they will have some certain good, they never even do it. It's because they intended to do it. And Allah keep it in himself. The day of Qiyamah, he will take it out. The day that everybody needs, good actions. May Allah save us that day. And he said, so Allah will record it from himself, okay? With himself as a perfect good deed. One good deed that you have done. And if he decided it and act upon it, you decided to do something good, you will sit there and say, oh, let me just do 2 rakat. Because the time that you are allowed to do rakat, maybe it's the time 10 a.m., you are doing something, say, oh, let me just stop and go home and do 2 rakat. Or you are in your house and then you just intended to do 2 rakat. If it happened that you get a call and then you forgot about it, and I will, record it with himself that you have done 1 good deed. But if you did it, that's what he said, record it with himself as what? 10 good deeds. Because Allah, with Allah, man ja'a bil hasanati falahu ashru amthaliha. If you do 1 good deed, Allah will record it as you have done 10. You will have the reward of what? 10 good deeds. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam continued said, up to 700 many folds and up to numerous folds. And Allah will multiply it. That good deed, Allah will what? Raise it. It is like a tree that you grow, and then you always put water in it, and it starts being growing up. It's the same thing. Allah is always save our good deeds that we have done intentionally, perfectly, and with good intention for the sake of Allah and following the teachings of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If we did it, it will be recorded like 10 good deeds, 10 good deeds, and Allah will multiply it a lot of times until the day of Khair. But if he decided, if a human being, a Muslim, decided to do an evil, and intentionally he wants to do evil, and he holds back from doing it, he did not do it, subhanAllah, Allah will record it as what? A perfect good deed. Can you imagine that? A person is decided to do evil, but at the end he said, nah, why should I do it? Then he stopped. He remembered about that, then he stopped, he did not do it. It will record that as he has done good deed. Like, men, that Allah asked us to what? Lower our gaze. And then you were walking, a woman was walking through summer, half naked, and you heard some people talking about it. You know that it's exactly they're talking about a woman. You say, Ya Allah, I'm not. Maybe your eyes are going to just turn and you say, Ya Allah. You remember about Allah, it will record that you have done a good deed. May Allah save us. And may Allah show us surround us and pour upon us His mercy. This is among the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. However, if he decided to do and actually does it, if a human being Muslim decided to do evil, and then he did it, it will record as what? A single evil deed. That's it, a single good deed. You see the difference? When it is good action, even if you don't do it, you have 1 good deed. If you have done it, you will have 10, as you have done 10 good deeds, and Allah will multiply it a lot of times the way you want. If you don't do it, you have 1 good deed. But it happened that a person, Muslim, want to do evil. This is evil, shaitan from shaitan. Shaitan is dragging him to do evil. Then he remember about Allah, and then he stopped. He did not do it. It will record with Allah that you have done a perfect good deed. But if, a person follow his nafs, his desires, and then he fall and commit that sin, did that evil, it will record only like he has done only 1 single bad deed, evil deed. That's how it works with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قوله عن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فيما يروي عن ربه هذا ما يسمى بالحديث القدسي. This hadith is what they call hadith al-Qudsi. وهو الذي يرويه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عن ربه عز وجل قال إن الله تعالى كتب الحسنات والسيئات ثم بين ذلك أي كتب الحسنات والسيئات في اللوح المحفوظ We all know Lawh al-Mahfuz, where everything is already written already. Allah already has written. This part of Hadith, if you don't pay attention, that's the moment, that's the part where it leads a lot of people, scholars. A lot of scholars even, were misled. Because if it is already written, the good action and the bad actions, why I'm not responsible? Allah already has written that I'm going to be a Muslim, I will be a Muslim. If Allah has already written in the law of Mahfuz that I will be the bad person, whatever I have done, I will end up to a what? I don't have the control. The Jabariya and Qadariya, that's where they fall. May Allah protect us from them. And may Allah guide our people from, to the right path. So we're not going to go to that part because we already spoke about the decree a lot of times since the beginning of the Hadith, the book. So the Shaykh is saying that أي كتب الحسنات والسيئات في اللوح المحفوظ وكتبها أيضا على المولود في بطن أمه. We all know also that it is already written the moment the person, the baby is already in the what? In the womb of what? His mom. We already did the hadith. I think it's the hadith Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu. He said, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam huwa sadiq al-masduq. And he explained how Allah created us in the womb of what? Our mothers. It was a liquid that will become like what? Become like because before flesh it will become like blood, that will turn to it like a flesh. Then after like 120 days, okay, after 120 days, okay, is 40. You got it? So, after how many months?
3 months, 4 months.
4 months. 120 days, how many months?
4 months.
It's 4 months. Because 3 months is 90 days. We got it? So after 4 months, anyone who you are the one who caused the loss of the pregnancy, is like you kill a baby. The day of Qiyamah, it will ask you the day of Qiyamah. وإذا الموءودة سئلت, even if it's not the same ayah, بأي ذنب قتلت. Allah will ask, it will ask a lot of people why they killed the baby. After 4 months, it is already, the soul is already there. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will what? Will send an angel who will what? Who will blow and put what? Life. Then that's the moment it will be written if the person will be the bad person or not. I think we already explained that hadith also. We don't want to go back to it. So the Shaykh brought that hadith. He said, وَكَتَبَهَا أَيْضًا عَلَى الْمَوْلُودِ فِي بَطْنِ أُمِّهِ كما في الحديث الذي رواه ابن مسعود رضي الله عنه. ثم بين ذلك سبحانه وتعالى فيما يرويه عن نبيه صلى الله عليه وسلم. فالأعمال على قسمين: أعمال القلوب وهي النيات والمقاصد. So we have two type of what? Actions. The actions are divided into two. Action of the heart, which are what? Intention and what? Aims. And then you have the second one, which is what? وأعمال جوارح وهي الأفعال الظاهرة. And you see the action of the limbs. You see the action of what? The human being himself. They are physical deeds that we see. The angels also can see. قوله فمن هم أي عزم ونوى. When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said what he reported from his Lord, he said that is revolved. He's saying whoever decides. If you decide, it means it involves what you resolve and intend to do it. To do a good deed, but failed to do it, he was unable to do it, or he got busy away from it, he did not do it, he leave it outrightly, refraining from it, he only abandoned it due to a distraction while the righteous intention remained. So here the Shaykh is explaining that when a person decided to do good action, it will be rewarded only when you get distracted. You have intention, you have good intention of doing good action, but you got distracted. لم يتمكن من عملها. It happened that you couldn't do it, maybe because you are not capable of doing it. You have intention, you are not capable of doing it. It's like someone is asking you for money. You thought you have $1 in your pocket. The moment you look, you not see it. You are not capable of doing it, but you have an intention of doing it. And he says, brother, I forgot my wallet. I thought I have the change. I don't have change. But you really have intention of doing it, Allah will reward you that you have done it. That's how it is. أو انشغل عنها ولم يتركها زهدا بها. Like you got busy and then you forgot about it. You are intending to do something good. No, inshallah, when I go to Harlem, I will visit my brother who's sick. Then when you get to Harlem, Sheikh Muhammad call you and here. The moment you realize you're already late. Oh, I intended to visit this brother. I forgot. It will reward you like record with Allah like you have done it. And this kind of action, maybe Sheikh will explain, no one will know it because it's the one who knows your heart who will record it of him. Who is that? Your Lord. Even the angels don't know that. So if someone will sit down in Harlem, or someone will sit down in Togo or somewhere in the village, or in Dakar, they will tell you that they know what you have in your heart, and you believe you need to be whooped. May Allah protect us. Because the angels themselves, they don't know. وإنما تركها لصرف صرفه ونيته الصالحة باقية. Because your good intention is still there. You want to do it, but you not do it. كتبها الله إنه حسنة كاملة. فهذه يكتبها الله له حسنة كاملة لأن هذا عمل قلبي ومستمر ولم يتراجع عنه. This is what Allah recorded with himself as what a perfect action. Allah will write it down, for him as a complete good deed, because this is a heart-related deed, which is what continues, and what from which he has not retracted. You not stop doing it because you have it in your intention. You have the intention of doing it. That's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Sheikh brought the hadith said, قال وإن هم بها فعملها كتبها الله عز وجل عنده 10 حسنات إلى 700 ضعف إلى ضعف كثير. والله سبحانه يضاعف الحسنات فضلا منه وإحسانا كما قال تعالى من جاء بالحسنة فله 10 أمثالها ومن جاء بالسيئة فلا يجزى إلا مثلها وهم لا يظلمون. So the Shaykh saying, when the Prophet ﷺ related from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that if he intended to do good deed and then he did it at the end, it will be reported as he has done 10 good deeds. Because of the ayah that come also that what proved that in Surah Al-An'am, ayah 160, say, Man ja'a bil hasanati falahu 10 amthaliha. Whoever brings good deed, okay, shall have 10 times the like thereof of this credit. So you will have the reward of what someone who has done 10 good deeds. When you come with one good deed, good action, with what monotheism, like you did it for the sake of Allah, following the teachings of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the day of Qiyamah you will have, they will record it like 10 times. You have done it 10 times. 2 rak'ah will be caught like you did it what? 10 times. It means you have 20. 1 rak'ah 10. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said he will what? Do it, multiply it like 700 times, more than that. 100 times going to what? More than 100 times. And he will do it accordingly. Because Wallahu dhul fadl al-azim. So وَلَمْ يُحَدِّدْ هَذِهِ الْأَضْعَافُ فَلَا يَعْلَمُهَا إِلَّا هُ. So here, no one knows the limit of how many times Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will multiply. Okay, will multiply your good action. One good action you have done, no one will know. It's only Allah who knows. It depends on your degree of what? The faith that you have towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah increase our, strength, our iman towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the Shaykh brought a lot of ayah that are what? Proving that مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل حبة أنبتت سبع سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة. Here the Shaykh said this is like those who spend their wealth in the way of Allah is as the likeness of a grain, a corn. It's like a seed. Okay, that it grow, you grow, one seed and it will grow a lot of what? 7 years. We explained like years, branches. Okay, and then each branch has what? Hundreds of grain. One grain, look, I don't know if you guys are farmers, but we were farmers. So those who are farmers, they know about it. When you grow one seed of what? Of corn, maize, okay? It will grow and it will have branch. And in one, plant of corn, it is hundreds of them. Hundreds of what? The same grain, one grain that you put. That's the explanation. And it's way than that. Allah just give us this explanation so that we understand. May Allah have mercy upon us. This is the mercy of Allah. He is merciful. So he said, ثم قال وإن هم, but if he decided to do an evil deed, بسيئة فلم يعملها كتبها الله عنده حسنة كاملة. A person decided to do evil deed and he did not do it, Allah will record with himself that the person has done one perfect good deed. And نوى أن يذنب ذنبا لكنه تركه ولم يعمله خوفا من الله عز وجل فإن الله يكتبها له حسنة. The person left, they leave, they stop. They abstain themselves from what doing the bad deed they plan to do. A person was sitting down and then you see $1, $2 of someone falling. You're like, let me just go grab it. And the moment you think about it was, why should I keep this? It's not mine. Then you call the brother, you drop your $2. It's not mine. What about if the day of Qiyamah, this man come and ask me about his money? The day of Qiyamah, you remember about it and then you call the brother, you drop your money. You give them back. You are going to steal and then you stop. You don't steal, Allah will record it with him like you have done a perfect good action. You are in a situation where you can drink alcohol. No one will see you. You grab it because you are with your friend. They are not Muslim. They will say, hey, even some of them, they are Muslim, that they want you to what? To drink. The moment you grab the glasses, I just finished praying. Or it's time to pray. I will just drink and then I will stand in front of Allah with this kind of disease, sickness, this kind of what? Sins. Then you drop it. Oh brother, where are you going? No, I'm not going to do it. I fear Allah. It will be written as you have done good action. Sometimes even if a Muslim is a smart person, Shaitan is helping you to get good deed. Because he is the one who drives you to go do bad deed. The more you get there and then you think about Allah, you come back with what? A reward. He will go and cry. Guys, he regrets. So, it's not good deed is not when you do good action. It's also when you stop. When you abstain yourself from what? From doing bad deed. May Allah give us that iman. That you need to have a strong iman to really go against your desire, because you are in front of sin. It's like you get to a point where even between you and the woman is offering herself to you. Nobody is there, and you have that desire, and then you turn around and you say, Ya Allah, no one sees me but you see me. and you see inni akhafullah, then you turn away. These are people Allah will save the day of Qiyamah because they fear Allah. So may Allah save us from Qiyamah, and may Allah strengthen our Imam. So the Shaykh is explaining, he said, وَلَمْ يَعْمَلَهَا خَوْفٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ. He did not do it because out of what? Fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ يَكْتُبُهَا لَهُ حَسَنَةً وَاحِدَةً عَلَى نِيَّتِهِ. Because of that intention, and he stopped. He did not do the bad deed he intended to do. He will come back to himself. Allah will write it as recorded as he has done a very perfect good deed. فيكتبها الله له حسنة لأنه تركها خوفا من الله. أما إذا تركها لأنه لم يتمكن منها ونيته لفعلها باقية فإنها تكتب عليه سيئة لأن النية السيئة باقية. So if the person, he step out, he say, if I see someone, I will just rob him. Then he went out. He did not see anything. It's only dogs everywhere. And he come back, nothing. What happened? I did not find anyone. But still, you still have intention. If you see Fawzi, you will rob him. Say yes. So now it will be recorded that you have done bad deed because you have what? A bad intention in your heart. Because no one will come to the day of Qiyamah with that kind of heart and be saved. يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم. Those Allah will save the day of Qiyamah, those who will come with what? A very healthy, pure heart. Not the heart that is like you live here, okay? You know that haram is everywhere. When they push you, you fall in haram. If it is alcohol, it's alcohol. Woman is woman. Stealing, scamming. You have ways to do evil. And you decide not to do it, you will be rewarded for it. By my brother who was in Mecca, Medina, he's looking for alcohol, he doesn't even see it. He wants to drink, but he doesn't see it. You think he's better than you? No. He wants to die. You sleep in it, but you don't care about it. He is trying to get it, but he doesn't get it. It is hard to get it. He go out, he doesn't see it. It will be written like he has bad heart, bad intention. May Allah save us from that. ثم قال وإن هم بها فعملها كتبها الله سيئة واحدة. When he said, if he decided to do that evil and actually he does it, Allah record it as a single evil deed. Look, think about it. When he leave it, he will have reward. He leave it out of what? Fear of Allah, he will have reward. But if he did it, only one single evil deed. But if it is good action, you intended to do it and you forgot, you don't do it, you are not capable of doing it, Allah will record it as you have done it. If you actually did it 10 times, it's like you have done it 10 times. But when it is evil, just it's like the way you have it, you have done it, that's the same way it will be recorded. How merciful Allah is. That's the reason why sometimes some scholars say, so how come with this kind of mercy that Allah shows us, people will go to hellfire? Yes. Because you will see some people, خَفَّتْ مَوَازِينُهُ. Their good deed, the scale of their good deed is so light. So if it happened for you to do, you intend to do good deed, try your best. Do it as much as you can. Because al-ibratu bil-amal. What is matter is your actions. May Allah easy for us to do good deeds. فهذا حديث عظيم. The Shaykh is saying, this hadith is a very great hadith. It's a great hadith and glad tidings to the Muslim and an encouragement for what? For him to intend good. Anytime you sit down a Muslim, you always have to think good. Your intention is already perfect. النية المؤمن خير من عمله. The intention of a Muslim, it is already better than his actions. The reason why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was telling the Sahaba when they were in the field of battle, he said, "You guys are fighting here. Some people are sleeping in their houses, relaxing, but they have the same reward as you." And they were like, we can't try to even put our life in danger. And then you say that some people sleeping, snoring, sleeping with their family, and then you say they will have the reward. Say, yes, that's what I said. How? Say, because they have good intention to come, but they have excuses. That Allah knows that it's really an excuse. It's not the excuse that we say, "Oh brother, why you not come to fight this? I have a headache." Eh? Allah only knows if you have a headache. But may Allah not test us with headache, especially with fake headache. May Allah protect us from that. So the niyyah of a Muslim always have to intend good. Whatever you think about, you always have to think good. Of course, shaitan will come, you was wishful, that will come sometimes. وَإِمَّا يَنْزَغَنَّكَ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ نَزْغٌ فَاسْتَعِيذْ بِاللَّهِ. Always remember, when shaitan comes to you, always have to say, أَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا إِذَا مَسَّهُمْ طَائِفٌ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ تَذَكَّرُوا فَإِذَا هُمْ مُبْصِرُونَ. It's normal, even when you are fearful, you are the most pious one, the bad thoughts will come to you. But the moment you just remember perfectly, remember it, start making dhikr and ask for forgiveness. May Allah forgive all of us. The Sheikh saying this is a very glad tidings in Hadith. When you intend good, the intention is good that you want to do good, you see a brother giving. Oh, you say, Ya Allah, I wish I have, and then I will give. If the intention is good, you will have it. The day of Qiyamah will be written and you have done it. So may Allah make us always think good. Rasulullah, the Shaykh is continuing saying, he said, إِذَا الْتَقَى الْمُسْلِمَانِ بِسَيْفَهِمَا فَالْقَاتِلُ وَالْمَقْتُولُ فِي النَّارِ. This is a hadith from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He said, if two Muslims meet each other with their weapons, alright, to kill each other, everyone is intended to kill the other one, both of them are in hellfire. Ya Rasulullah, هذا شأن القاتل فما بال المقتول. Of course, at the end there will be someone will be dead, who will be killed, and the killer, right? The one who killed and the one who will be killed. If two people want to kill each other, there will be a victim, and then the murder. So ya Rasulullah, the Sahaba will this man, he got killed. How he will go to hellfire? The one who killed, we understand, because he is a murderer. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told them, إِنَّهُ كَانَ حَرِيصًا عَلَى قَتْلِ صَاحِبِهِ. Both of them, they have the same intention of killing each other. So both of them will go to hellfire. May Allah protect us from that. The Shaykh says, يعني مات وهو لم يعدل عن قتل صاحبه فهو يريد قتله لكنه لم يتمكن منه. Because he was intended to kill him, and then he did not get that power. He's not powerful. It happened that the other one kills him. So then they say because of their intention, they will go to hellfire. May Allah protect us from that. فَعَلَى الْمُسْلِمِ أَنْ يُكْسِرَ نِيَّتَهُ. It's upon a Muslim to always have a very good, purify his intention. You always have to have good intention. وَيُخَلِّصَهَا لِلَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ. And always make it what? Sincere for the sake of Allah. Whatever you intended, you have in your heart, make it because of Allah, nothing else. وَأَنْ يَتْرُكَ فِعْلَ سَيِّئَاتِ وَلَا هَمَّ بِهَا. And do not intend to do bad deed. وَيَعْدِلَ عَنَهَا. Alright, you have to run to stay away from it. You should what? Should abstain from evil deed and avoid it, intending them. Avoid it by intending, to avoid it. Not avoid it because you don't have chance to do it. ولا يطاوع نفسه الأمارة بالسوء. You don't have to follow your desire. That is calling you to what? To do evil. وَلَا يُطَوْعِ الشَّيْطَانِ. You don't give any, you don't obey shaitan. فَيَتْرُكُ فِعْلَ السَّيِّئَاتَ خَوْفًا مِنَ اللَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ. You should always leave to do bad deed خَوْفًا مِنَ اللَّهِ. Out of fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Always. If you see bad deed, you always remember that you will stand in front of Allah and Allah will what? Will hold you accountable. So may Allah save us, inshallah. This is the end of the hadith. The hadith is short. The Shaykh also explained it shortly. Inshallah, next week we will go to hadith الثامن والثلاثون, the 38, inshallah. May Allah accept it. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك. نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.